1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
Meeting somebody, we have formed a pretty solid impression of them, and that would certainly, with your earrings, man, it will come within that. But really subsequent to that, even more recently, and there's a lot of research in this area, and psychology and so on, suggests that really within a second or two, we have formed a pretty solid opinion of a particular person within a second or two. So that must essentially be on the visuals that we see, the feeling we get. But interestingly, and you touched on someone's voice, I think somewhere that you said, when we hear somebody speak, we see them and then they immediately speak. Within, sounds ridiculous, within 500 milliseconds, which is a small fraction of a second, we have formed a very firm view of their trustworthiness, that they're trustworthy or not, from the way they speak. And really that goes to show that vocal inflections, the way somebody speaks, is much more important, really, than how they look, which is a strange thing, but generally the two things go together. So yeah, it's quite, the point of all of that is we very quickly, without realizing it, form an impression of somebody that we meet, whether it's a job interview, whether it's a date, whether it's a new friend being introduced. The brain is concocting an opinion of that person. Strangely, they often, the majority of times, they are a pretty sound impression. We can change our opinions, our impressions of somebody, but we're a bit more reluctant, apparently, to do that. Because we believe in our ability to judge somebody at the outset. So it leads on to what sort of things can we do in various situations to give a good impression. And I guess the first one, if we think of a job interview or a date or all sorts of things, it's going to be how we dress. It's going to be the clothes we wear, isn't it? We can give a good impression, hopefully. And I guess any of us, we all know that if we're going to a wedding or a funeral or anything else, an interview or a date, we feel we're going to dress accordingly, appropriate to that situation, which I guess we do try to do. Just one small example that comes to mind on that. I used to watch, probably, 5, 6, 7 years ago now, Hugh Laurie, one of our actors, he played a character in an American hospital. I don't know whether you saw it, Dr. Gregory House.
It's a House.
Did you watch House at all?
I've
that to me was probably singularly the most brilliant series. I don't think it's on Netflix, but I mean I think I've got most of the seasons on DVD, which I plan to watch again, as I have seen it all through. But it was quite brilliant. But the point I want to make is he always had. He was obviously a clearly intelligent doctor, brilliant in his diagnoses, and it was a great series, but he always said outlandish things which landed him in trouble and so on, but he was usually proved right. And throughout the series, all of the seasons, he made this point that everybody lies, and that was kind of a mantra. Everybody lies. And I actually thought when that came to mind a minute ago, that will make a very good subject for another afternoon podcast, this idea that everybody lies. And
we're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of